Start the car, start the pedalo, start the bike. The race is on to be crowned T20 champions for 2012. Sussex face Yorkshire, who've made it to finals day for the first time. That semi-final one.
Yeah, here we are out in the middle with the two captains and also Josh, our mascot. Josh is going to give the coin to Michael Yardy. If you give that there, that's it. And Michael's going to flick the coin up in the air. Andrew Gale will call. That's a head, is it? I'll take your word for it. OK. So who's won the toss?
We're going to have a bat.
OK, reasons?
It looks a good pitch. The sun's come out. Luckily, hopefully we can post a good total.
Now then, this is it. You're finally in 2020 finals day after all those years of trying, and you've made it. What do you think of the atmosphere?
Yeah, it's building nicely. You know, we've been excited about this for weeks, and you know, we're coming as underdogs. We're just going to go out and enjoy it.
You're missing Mitchell Stark, who's your leading wicket taker in the tournament, but you've got Tim Bresnan back.
Yeah, Mitchell will be a miss for us. You know, it would have been nice to have him around, but you know, class player goes out and a class player comes in Bresnan. He's got vast experience in 2020 cricket, World Cup winner, so you know, fill his boots.
OK, good luck.
And Yorkshire have 7 out of 8 wins when they batted first in the group stages. So with David Lloyd and Nasser Hussain, we'll check out the teams. Nasser, I'll come to you. Last night to Lord Gower, you said Sussex would win this semi-final. Having looked at that side, have you changed your mind?
I have changed my mind. That looks a brilliant side. It really does. You've got 2 World Cup winners in 2020 cricket in Sidebottom and Bresnan. You've got experience there. You've got 2 good overseas pros in Phil Jacks. Miller's a very good hard hitter from South Africa. The experience of Gale. The youth of Root. Balance hit sixes, the pace of Ashraf. That looks a very, very good side. The only thing is they've not been to a finals day. How will they handle the occasion?
Range hitting, that's what they call it, don't they? Grooving the swing. Scott Styris has been saying that. Grooving the swing, just like a golfer.
Gets through. First boundary, big cheer.
Good work from Gale using his feet to Yardy. Yardy, the man who opens the bowling for Sussex and bowls his spin, sometimes bowls all his overs up front. That's really good batting from Gale, right to the pitch and driven quickly and straight.
Quicker delivery, pulled away into the leg side single. 7 runs coming from the first over. A little bit of room. Crashed away, square of the wicket.
Good work again. Good use of the feet, giving himself a little bit of room outside leg stump. Andrew Gale cut this away.
He's a dead ringer, isn't he, for Michael Douglas, the actor, Scott Styris. Just like him. Tickled away. Despairing dive from Amjad Khan, and it's leg byes, they all count. 19 for 1. Sporting hero Lee Westwood, that's good. Proper player. I like him.
Do you?
Very good.
Jamie don't play like him.
Ed Sheeran is a singer. A little quicker ball, not seen him yet. Sweep off the stumps, right in the middle of the bat.
Well, he's been sweeping virtually from ball 1, either reverse or conventional. They've got the measure of this one, with 2 fielders in the circle at 45 and finer, and he's dissected them.
4th maiden ever in finals day. Gets it away again. Favouring that sweep, and no fielder moves. Murray Goodwin, Amjad Khan.
Well, I think it's a fairly safe shot if he gets enough bat on it. If he gets a top edge, it's going to go over those 2 shortish fielders there. He's hit that well. Don't see how Yardy can get an LBW bowling from the width he bowls from without turning the ball.
Fielder out there. 6! First one.
Bairstow's heart would have been in his mouth just for a second then. Didn't think he did it hard enough, but the ball has flown off the middle of his bat. It's nothing more than a flick. Great shot. What was it, Bumble?
Super, smashing, great.
Will keep coming, Yorkshire. South African David Miller.
Yeah, this Miller and his strike rate is something quite exceptional. Innings in 2020 this year, 74 not out off 35 balls against Durham, 50 off 25 against Worcester in the quarter final. Likes a Bry. Well, they all do, the South Africans.
8 full cows. Oh, gets it through, it's in the air. Chase for Machin, ball wins.
That's the power that we've seen from Miller before. That flew off the bat.
Wow, he has absolutely screamed that. Talk about stamping your authority to just the second ball that the bowler has delivered. Straight out of the screws. And that is, watch out in the crowd as well, it's a skimmer.
Yeah, there are 2 men out there, 1 man just behind square, 1 man at mid-wicket, but placement very good as well. He's got incredible power. Gets through the ball very quickly. Very fast hands. Strong, powerful player. Halfway mark, and at the moment Yorkshire 61 for 3. Sussex have gone well in the first half of this game. They bowl a mixture of slower bowlers, bowlers who bowl cutters. They've had some spin. We've got Liddle now there, leading wicket taker in 2020 cricket with the ball in his hand, and it's time for Yorkshire to give this innings some impetus. That's down the ground, it's over mid-off. He didn't seem to hit it that well, but it's flown out of the ground, over the sight screen and into the River Taff.
Well, that's an extraordinary shot. Looked for a moment like he plinked it. Well, he has, perhaps, and he's plinked it for 6. Just a little, well, he sort of lifted that into the river.
It is like hitting it with a spoon, wasn't it? Just didn't seem to hit it at all, and it's gone miles.
If I'd played that shot, would have been caught and bowled.
You wouldn't have got it that far.
Good point, caught keeper.
Hit that, and he has, yes, just enough. For a moment, I think David Miller thought he was in trouble. Liddle is the man who's been put out there because he's taller than Goodwin, but he wasn't tall enough.
Well, he had a lot of ground to make up, Liddle, and he came in on the angle. Had he just run along the side of the boundary rope, he may have been okay, but he came slightly in, then had to go backwards. It would have been a terrific catch had he clung on.
This field, so Bairstow scampers back for 2.
Oh dear, 2 overs, none for 14. Powerfully struck down the ground, that'll do nicely. Good start to the over then. Yeah, I think they've got to get after Bear here. They really do. He's just lobbing them up. They're behind the rate. You don't feel it's good enough at the moment. 2 batsmen have got in. They've got to pick 1 bowler to go after, and I think they fancy Bear. Yeah, what do they feel they need? 151 is the average score batting first here at this ground.
Catch him!
Just been a slow rebuild, isn't it, after the early 3 wickets were lost. I guess it gives Bairstow Miller just a chance to get used to conditions. They played it pretty well, do you think? Yeah, they've had to rebuild. They've needed a partnership, but now they need to get going. Both these lads hit a big ball. Can't just keep plodding their way to 130. They need to get up to 150. Give themselves a chance. Powerfully struck, yes, thank you very much. They started the over with a 4 and they finished the over with a 6. Excellent over, 16 runs from it. Yeah, they targeted Beer there, 16 from the over. A couple of dinks and then the big shot. It was the wrong one, out the back of the hand. Hit straight with a bit of fade and dropped in the deep, through the fingers. Catching in the crowd has been pretty poor. That's a good hit. That's 2 sixes now for Miller. He moves to 45. One into the taff, one towards the con box. Heavy showers have gone slightly south of us.
Ball hit, gets it all wrong, powerfully struck away, goes for 6.
He's a good player, this lad. Bairstow, he's waited for that low full toss. He shoveled it leg side for 6. Good strong bottom hand, nailed.
That's better. Beautifully struck, one bounce.
Again, the length is wrong. He's tried to get his Yorkers in. One ball that's way up, and the next ball that's right in the slot. Bairstow now moves to 47. Young man is delivering every time he bats now. That's right in the slot to be whacked.
Yeah, another pressure situation for Bairstow. Remember, they were 3 down early. Bairstow at the crease. Clever. Don't think it'll go all the way.
Think about 3. Bairstow wanted to come back for 3 for his half century. Moves to 49. That's what he's done well. He's varied it. Joe Root could learn from this innings a little bit. Joe Root just went with sweeps and reverse sweeps. What Bairstow's done, gone down the ground, gone mid-wicket, gone sweep, gone reverse sweep. Kept the bowler guessing.
There's the power of Bairstow. 6 to get to 50. What an innings, what a player, what a week he's had.
It's a good strike, that is. It really is a good strike. Just telling the England selectors, you can't leave me out your one-day side. Wasn't playing here yesterday, is definitely playing here for Yorkshire. The danger man has delivered. Yeah, a 50 of 2 halves. He started just by knocking the ball around, but once he got going, he didn't stop. Lots of 2s in here. He's placed it well, he's got the field in, and then he's whacked it over them. He really is a very good young player. He's good under pressure, 3 early wickets, and yet he still comes in and delivers. Last week he was fending off Morkel and Stein. This week he's trying to smack the likes of Nash and Little round the park. Leg side, why wouldn't you? Cow corner, 82%.
Yes, please. Third man has just come up. Not where he intended.
Not where the bowler intended as well. They've just not quite got their Yorkers in. Saw it from Luke Wright. Now Little will look at the length of this. Squirted away for 4. Very similar here for the last 10.
Helped on its way, really. He'll take it. He'll be off strike for the start of the last over. But it's 11 runs from the penultimate over, 158 for 6.
He's got good hands, hasn't he? Really fast hands through the ball. Watch the way he catches up with this with his hands. Really good. Wristy player. Power comes from the wrists here as well. Slow start. Lost 3 wickets. Didn't use that first power play, but look at the way they've built since the 10th over. Be close to 100 off the last 10 here, if not more.
70. Well, it's going to go for 4. Bairstow is desperate to get down to the striker's end.
It's a tough game, isn't it? A lot wrong with that delivery. That's why he's shaking his head.
This time Styris is going to have to run after it. Is he going to get there before the ropes? Yes, he will. Another couple to Johnny Bairstow. I think they'll take that. 68 to Bairstow then from just 45, 172 for 6. Having lost those 3 early wickets, Yorkshire will be a very, very happy side.
111 from the last 10 overs. The first 10 belong to Sussex, the last 10 to Bairstow. That is really good in a semi-final. Well played, Johnny Bairstow. What a week he's had. In all forms of the game, he's delivered under pressure.
Loss of 3 early wickets, Gale, Jakes and Root, and then the partnership between Bairstow and Miller. Miller played beautifully for 47, but the hero of the hour, Johnny Bairstow, yet again, 68 from 45.
An opportunity. Sidebottom looks to push it across the right-hander. It's fair enough with this field, but if he's very straight, he could bring third man up and drop fine leg.
Bolt dragged it on. Bottom edge, side bottom is pumped up. Yorkshire celebrate their first success.
He is pumped up, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I think he enjoyed this. Luke Wright, a very dangerous player. Yorkshire will feel that it's a good early strike for Sidebottom. They've got runs on the board, the pressure is on Sussex, and now Sidebottom has an early wicket.
Here's some sight. The shoot Sidebottom. Wright has gone for 3. It's 12 for 1. Catch is the cry. This is looping up to mid-on. Pryor has gone. Too aggressive, too early from Pryor. And Bresnan gets his man.
Yeah. If there was any temptation to keep Joe Root going, it was a temptation that was well ignored. As Bresnan has come on, he's dismissed Matt Pryor, looking to pull the ball away over the leg side. He got it high on the bat. And Balance takes a very simple catch at mid-on. Yorkshire recognise the importance of that wicket. The informed Pryor, very dangerous player. But not today. He's gone for 2 off 3 balls. Sussex 15 for 2.
Straight down the ground, there's a shout to catch it, and he takes the catch. So Goodwin's gone. Balance takes the catch. Sussex are 3 down as the rain comes again.
Can he play that innings answer now? Is no. I just said he hasn't got the power, and he needed the power then. Quite get the elevation. The rain is coming down again. I think we're going to be okay, but that's not good news for Sussex. Never looked like going for 6. It's a pretty short boundary. Fielding has been good, catching has been good. Performance so far has been excellent by Yorkshire. Goodwin goes for 15. Sussex now in trouble. 55 for 3.
Ball's in. Gatting's stay is brief and pretty inglorious. 6 balls, 3 runs, 62 for 4. And the Yorkers are starting to get excited.
Yeah, a big heave to leg. Just get the feeling they're trying to do something about that run rate. They need to. At the end of Gatting brings to the wicket Scott Styris, and maybe, just maybe, that's their last chance. Excellent from Pyra. Wicket to wicket. And for Gatting, 3 from 6. Sussex now 62 for 4.
It got to be the over where Styris lights the touch paper. Catch! In the air, there's a man out there. He's not got the legs. He's gone. Balance takes the catch, and now that is real problems for Sussex. Scott Styris, the danger man, has come and gone for 8. From 8.
And you can see what it means to Yorkshire. To a man, they've run to Gary Balance. Just maybe this is the moment when Sussex's hopes of going through to the final have just gone. Straightforward catch from Gary Balance. Yeah, Jason Gillespie knows what a key moment that may just be. 137 balls in the quarter-final, 8 from 8 today. 81 for 5.
Oh, gone. There's an inside edge there. Yes. That's it from Bresnan. Holds his nerve. 6 wickets down now, the Sharks.
Another batsman ruefully looks at the bottom of his bat. It's all Yorkshire so far. Bresnan back on line. Bottom edge, inside edge. Through to the keeper. 93 for 6. The Yorkshire chant. Come back here for 2.
No. There's always a run out with Sussex. There is always a run out. If it's not Goodwin, it's Yardy.
Nearly there. Terrific performance from Yorkshire. The real mix-up. Aggressive fielding again. Yorker from Bresnan. Running's good up to now. And then stop, start, go, yes, no, wait, sorry. Michael Yardy's gone. The end is nigh. Sussex by the sea. No, I'm going to say that there he goes, Michael Yardy for 2. It's 100 for 7. The Yorkshire chant always starts Yorkshire, Yorkshire. At the end of it, it's just a grunt.
Oh, has he got a hand on that? Yes, you know it's your day when you're getting wickets like that.
Unbelievable. He stomps back round side bottom. Played for. Tactics. Meant to do it. Yeah, your looks in. Big full toss. Clattered back down. Gets a finger end on it. Off you go.
Deflected onto the stumps. Beers 3 yards down the crease. He's gone for 3. 123 for 8. Squirted away offside. It is Yorkshire. The celebrations begin. They're through to the final. The coaching staff are very calm. The lads in the middle a little bit more excitable, but it means a lot to them. A mixture of youth and experience. Their first time at finals day, and they are through to the final.
It just shows you that's one of the best pieces of bowling that we'll see. 4 overs for 31. Sounds terrible. None for 31. He's bowled brilliantly. Told you, Yorkshire. All over Sussex today. Get the feet up, relax. You're in the final.
And they deserve to be in the final. Apart from a few overs at the start of this game, they've outplayed Sussex. Only Nash stood up to them. Yorkshire crowd have made a long journey down to Cardiff, and it really has been worth it. They're loving every minute of it.
They won't have paid to come over the bridge. They'll come down the back way. Not paying £5.50 to come down there. Look at them. They're in the final. Well worth the trip. There he is. Terrific.
Go put your feet up for a few hours. Neither Hampshire nor Somerset will fancy playing against you in the final. You've looked sharp. As I say, a mixture of experience and youth. Brilliant for them to have both Bairstow and Bresnan back in their side. Just when it mattered, that man Bairstow delivered. Turned a very average score into a very good score. What a couple of weeks he's had.
Well, I just wondered, with Jason Gillespie, does he keep them on a high or just calm them down? You've got to do it all again. What's he want? Real togetherness about this Yorkshire team. They play with great freedom. Handshakes at the end, and disappointment for Michael Yardy and the Sussex boys. Yorkshire in the final. Bowling figures, Ryan Sidebottom, just the 3 overs for him. opened up as usual with Joe Root, 1 over. Bresnan, 2 for 22. Rich Pyra, another really good performance from him, 4 overs, 2 for 30. Ashraf, none for 31. Pick of the bowlers. And young Rafiq, 1 for 21.
So, the first semi-final, Yorkshire won the toss. They like batting first. They batted first, got 172 for 6. Bairstow, 68, not out. Sussex Sharks never really got going, apart from Nash, 136 for 8. Yorkshire Carnegie win by 36 runs.
Finals day, blitz it through to the final. That was very impressive.
Yeah, coming in as underdogs probably helped us a bit. You know, all we wanted to do is go out and enjoy it. Didn't get off to the best of starts batting wise, but
what were you thinking at that stage after 10 overs or so?
Well, I thought we were probably looking at a score of 130, 140, and you know, we thought anything over 150 would be a good score, but you know, we bat all the way down, and it was key that we got a good partnership, and you know, Bluey played out of his skin. Big match player, and also Dave Miller, and that partnership was outstanding, set us up at the end as well.
You mentioned Johnny though, he's some talent, isn't he?
Oh, he's a man in form, he's growing with every game, and you know, since it was disappointing to get left out of the England squad a month or 6 weeks ago, but ever since then he's done everything that's asked of him. He's definitely a player for the future.
So there may have been a few dodgy moments during the batting performance, certainly up the first 10 overs, but you pretty much nailed the bowling, didn't you? Took regular wickets.
Yeah, I think the first 6 overs were always going to be key. If you look at Sussex batting lineup, they bat all the way down, they just keep coming hard. So we knew we had to get 2 or 3 wickets in that first power play, which we did. But you know, Nashi played out of his skin there, and unfortunately for them, they just couldn't have someone hanging about with him and get a partnership.
Their 3 key power hitters, Wright, Pryor and Styrus, managed 13 between them. That was handy.
Yeah, we know the threats of Sussex. We knew if one of them came off, then we were going to be in trouble. But we nailed our skills today. We executed them under pressure, and it was fantastic effort.
What do you do now then? Are you going to hang around and watch this second semi-final, or go and lie down in a darkened room and calm down for a bit?
Yeah, we're staying at Celtic Manor, so all the lads will be going back to there and getting
9 holes of golf then.
Well, we might go around and play 9 holes. I'm not sure about that. Probably just get in the jacuzzi. We've got a masseur on site as well, so get a massage for the bowlers.
Tough life, isn't it? You haven't played. I think I'm right in saying this. I spoke to Martin Moxon. You haven't played in 2020. Hampshire or Somerset, so you don't know an awful lot about them in terms of what they're like in combat in 2020.
Well, we've watched them on the telly. I mean, you come this far, you get to a final, whoever you're playing against are going to be a strong team, and you know, it's whoever performs well under pressure, and you know, we're well up for the task. Again, we're going in as underdogs, and we'll just play with a smile on our faces.
Well, enjoy your 9 holes of golf, your massage and your spa. Thanks very much indeed. Who's the man of the match? Here's Charles Colville.
Thank you very much indeed. I've got Alison Kirby with me, who is going to hand over the loot, which is a cheque for £1,000 and a nice bottle of champagne, and it goes to Johnny Bairstow. So, Johnny, first of all, go there and get what you've got to get off Alison.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers, thanks.
And yeah, take the money as well. That's pretty important. Right, just a quick word. We can have a bit more of a word here than last time we tried, because you were rushing off to get the pads on. Well batted. That was brilliant stuff.
Cheers. Yeah, I was absolutely delighted. Obviously, we lost a few early wickets, which wasn't necessarily to plan, and then obviously David Miller and myself had to try and rebuild in that middle, and was fortunate enough to come up with some rewards at the back end there.
I think in a partnership like that, you realise that actually 20 overs is quite a long time, because you took a while to just get yourself in. You didn't go from ball 1.
No, I mean, we said to each other, if we're with 5, 6 overs to go, we just need to bat until then and try and set a platform for us to then launch a bit at the end. But no, we were pleased with the way that we went about it. Obviously, he's played a lot of 2020 cricket as Dave, and then myself as well, pretty pleased with the way I struck it.
Right, well, you're into the final. What does that mean to you and to Yorkshire to have got to the final? You've never been to finals day before. To actually start thinking about a piece of silver must be fantastic.
Yeah, it's obviously a massive occasion. There were a lot of people saying that we were going to get walked over, obviously, in the semi-final. Sussex were coming in, being quite big favourites. So, look, we're over the moon with getting to the final, but as we've done all the way through the competition, I think we've won 9 from 9 now, leading into the final, so we're full of confidence. We go into it off the back of a great win here in the semi-final at Cardiff, and look, who knows, it's 20 overs each, and obviously the best team will come out on top.
Brilliant, well done today, good luck for the final.
Cheers, thank you.